Imagine the 1980s. Personal computers were just starting to enter offices and homes. IBM ruled the market, and buying a PC was expensive, complicated, and restrictive. And then came a scrappy startup called Compaq. They had a bold mission: build compatible PCs that challenged IBM itself. Within a decade, Compaq became the largest PC manufacturer in the world, dominating the market with innovation, speed, and ambition. And yet today, Compaq is mostly a memory, absorbed by HP and largely forgotten. How did a company that rose so fast, innovate so boldly, and then vanish? Let's dive in. Compaq was founded in 1982 in Houston, Texas, by three engineers: Rod Canyon, Jim Harris, and Bill Murdo. They wanted to build IBM-compatible PCs, something IBM itself couldn't fully control. At the time, IBM PCs were dominant, expensive, and proprietary, meaning other companies couldn't legally copy them. But Compaq did something clever. Reverse-engineered IBM PCs legally ensured 100% compatibility with IBM software and peripherals, delivered PCs that were smaller, faster, and more affordable. It was a risky move. Competing against IBM seemed almost impossible, and yet it worked. Within a few years, Compaq gained major contracts with businesses, offering a cheaper, more flexible alternative to IBM's machines. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, Compaq was a tech powerhouse. They released some of the first laptops, making computers portable. They were first to adopt cutting-edge Intel processors in their systems. Their PCs were known for reliability and performance. Compaq went public in 1983, and the company skyrocketed in value. By 1991, Compaq became the largest PC manufacturer in the US, surpassing IBM in market share. The company wasn't just competing, it was leading the industry, shaping the PC market and the expectations of consumers. By the mid-1990s, Compaq faced new challenges. The PC market was growing crowded. Dell and Gateway were innovating in direct-to-consumer sales. Cutting costs, Intel's rapid CPU advances meant companies had to constantly innovate. Margins were shrinking due to increased competition. Compaq tried to respond. Expanding globally. Entering new markets like servers and enterprise computing, acquiring companies to diversify. One bold move was the acquisition of Digital Equipment Corporation, DEC, in 1998 for $9.6 billion. DEC had great technology, but integrating it proved difficult, expensive, and distracting. Despite technological innovation, Compaq's profit margins began to shrink. Competition from Dell's customizable direct sales model cut into Compaq's business. Compaq relied heavily on retail channels, which added costs. Management struggled to adapt to a fast-changing PC market. Leadership changes didn't help. In 1999, CEO Eckhard Pfeiffer was ousted, and Michael Capellas took over. Compaq tried to rebrand itself as a full IT solutions company, moving beyond PCs. But the world had changed. PCs were becoming commoditized. Smaller, more agile competitors dominated pricing and efficiency. Consumers were no longer loyal to a brand, they wanted value. By the early 2000s, Compaq was struggling to remain competitive on its own. HP, a fellow tech giant, saw an opportunity. In 2002, HP acquired Compaq in a $25 billion deal, creating one of the largest tech companies in the world. The acquisition was controversial. Compaq loyalists feared losing identity and culture. HP executives were unsure how to merge operations, some innovations were sidelined, and the brand slowly faded. By the mid-2000s, Compaq ceased to exist as an independent brand, remembered mostly for its early innovation and dominance in the 80s and 90s. Several factors explain Compaq's decline. Market commoditization. PCs became low-margin products, favoring companies with direct sales like Dell. Integration challenges. The DEC acquisition distracted leadership and diluted focus. Corporate missteps. Rapid expansion and management changes slowed decision-making. Failure to innovate business models. Competitors used smarter sales and distribution channels. Even being an industry leader couldn't guarantee survival. Compaq's story is a reminder that innovation alone isn't enough. You must adapt to market shifts. Big acquisitions don't always create value. Being first or dominant in technology doesn't guarantee long-term success. Compaq invented, led, and shaped the PC industry, but the business landscape moved faster than the company could respond. At its peak, Compaq was synonymous with personal computing. They challenged IBM, revolutionized laptops, and defined what business PCs could be. And yet, within 20 years, the company that led the PC revolution disappeared into history, absorbed by HP. Compaq's story shows that in technology, innovation and ambition are crucial, but survival depends on adaptability, strategy, and execution. It's a tale of rise, dominance, and the cost of being too slow to evolve, a story that repeats in tech again and again.